Take the I-35 north exit toward Minnesota 61. Welcome to Minnesota.
We're here in Minnesota. We're at Duluth International Airport picking up Steve. His flight just landed. What do you think, Jim?
I think this is awesome, man. I can't wait to hit the water.
This is awesome. We're going to hit the water later today. There we go. A little shot of the airport. Very exciting stuff. Waiting for Steve. Should be just moments. Windy, Minnesota. Duluth International Airport. Look who we have found here.
Flying places to fish.
Good, good.
Jim.
How you doing? How you doing, brother?
I was looking around. I don't know what I was looking for. So.
You gotta look for a big old Ranger. Ranger owners. All right, just rolling in here, the first lake on Thursday afternoon. And looks like we're gonna give this thing a try.
Ahoy.
Uh-oh, there we go. How you doing, Steve?
I am tired. I've slept for 2 hours. So, got home from guiding all day. Me and Jay did the podcast. Slept for 2 hours poorly. Got on a plane, flew to Minneapolis. From Minneapolis to Duluth. These guys picked us up and now we're on Cass for the Musky tournament.
Gonna give Cass a try, Jim. What are you thinking?
Well, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Gonna have to need. Looks like we're probably gonna need the rain gear. Just get everything set up and do a little pre-fishing and see what we can find. Hopefully we can find out where they're at and put something together.
I think.
Let's get this thing done.
What is that?
That is a rock bass.
Looks like an ocean fish.
That's that big? What's the state record for a rock bass in Minnesota? I've never seen a
Pretty big.
rock bass that big in my life. Look it up. Somebody Google it.
It looks like something you'd see in the.
That looks like a grouper.
What's up, you guys? We are at Rutgers on Lake Bemidji in northern Minnesota here for Musky Battle 2021. We've got 2 camps this year. You're going to see Northland a little bit later this weekend. We got a lot of familiar faces from previous battles, but we got a few new ones as well. I want to introduce before we go any further. We got the Musky Shop here. We got SG Anglin here as well. Swink Outdoors. And who am I forgetting? Oh, ABO Outfitters as well. We got here somewhere. So we got a bunch of new teams. We have 7 YouTube channels here to battle it out in northern Minnesota. We're going back to the original format, the point system, and it is as follows: 30 to 34 inches is 1 point, 35 to 39 inches is 2, 40 to 44 is 3 points, 45 to 49 is 5 points, 50 to 53 is 7 points, and 54 and up, which you can do here and somebody better do this weekend, is the big banger for 10 points. Biggest fish of the weekend gets a bonus point, and any tiger muskies that are caught, even though I don't even, are they rare up here? How common are they up here? Tigers, we got them? Well, if somebody gets the unicorn, if somebody gets that unicorn, they're getting a bonus point for that as well.
That should be like 50 points.
We're missing a few of the teams here tonight, but we got a few awesome stand-ins right here. We got some locals. Yeah. Who knows, maybe they're going to go fishing, maybe they're going to win the battle. I don't even know. Thank you guys.
If you don't show up, you're out. These guys got your spot. High-vis team.
That's right. But that's it, you guys. We're going to get after it. We're going to get some sleep, but tomorrow morning we'll be chucking for northern Minnesota muskies.
All right, good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, day 1 of the battle, and we got a little bit of a late start. Purposely, we got hard cold front conditions here. Temperatures fell through. Behind me is Lake Bemidji. We're staying just down the road here at Rutgers Lodge, and we stopped by Northwoods Bait and Tackle here for a quick secret tip. Looks like Jim and Steve bought a couple little items we might need today for cold front conditions.
Yeah, I can use that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Guys, I told you, I promised you I was going to do it. So it is morning, and Steve was looking for breakfast biscuits and went with the next best thing. 20 for sure. Got some heavy wind today, post frontal. It's Friday morning. Wind's definitely cranking about 25 miles an hour out of the northwest, or west actually almost. And we're fishing some spots. We got out for about 2 hours on Thursday, looked at a few areas and had a bunch of fish either following or hitting, so including that monster rock bass. We're going to try a wind-blown point here, and it's going to get a little rough, but we've got to check out another couple spots before we go back to our milk run here and see if we can get something low and slow.
Do you see him?
I don't know.
He grabbed, Jay.
I've seen that.
Darn it.
How big was he?
Huh?
How big was he?
Low 30s. He was low, buddy.
Oh, man.
Throw it back over.
Okay, looks like he's right under the screen now, probably.
There are fish moving in this bed. I just saw one surface anywhere. Like their bait fish just came off the top of these things.
Okay.
Got him. Got him.
Oh gosh. Holy crap.
Big fish.
Yep.
We're gonna take the time. We're gonna take the time.
Yep.
I'm gonna flame light. Jim, come up here with me, buddy.
Got you, brother.
We're gonna go head in first in this guy, and we're gonna quit. I've got some good push on him. He's gonna go crazy. Okay, go on. Netty sass, Jim. Netty! Jay,
Hey, it's day 2 in Minnesota. It's Saturday.
I'm looking to find some weeds.
We're looking for weed in Minnesota right now.
Where are the weeds at?
It's blowing 15 to 25 out of the south today. Yesterday was 15 to 25 out of the northwest. And tomorrow's forecast is 15 to 25 out of the south.
Jay, give the folks at home a look at what we're fishing in. Ahoy. And there's a roller.
Hello.
Really what we're seeing is, this late in the year, that it's all about finding vegetation that's still stable, though, for real. If you're finding, late in the season, especially what we're seeing here, green weeds is what matters. Finding vegetation that's still healthy, that's going to hold more bait fish than fishing in the brown stuff. Weeds that are dying off tend to hold less bait fish than green cabbage, whatever it may be, milfoil in that area. So finding fresh, healthy weeds, wherever they are, wherever they're at in the basin, is usually the trick. And it's down there that far, yeah, you don't feel, not feeling the bait.
Got it.
Slow. You gotta get the net. Take your time. Take your time.
Good one.
Take your time. Take it out of the net for me. Alright. Alright. Is he ready?
No head shakes, no
Got it.
power moves.
Okay. Let's see what he does. Bring him up high. Is he hooked well? Yes. Bring him down. Biggest. Giant northern.
Yeah, 36-inch range.
Hey, good job.
Yeah.
We're out fishing in northern Minnesota. We're doing the musky battle. It's not a musky, but we're on the board. We got a big bonus pike in the net. Jay got on that red October. We're gonna turn this guy loose. Top water's dry. Watch out. Get out of the net. Lift your leg. Lift your leg. It's a pike. It's a pike. It's a pike. Let's get it off. I got the drag pulled.
Which side?
This side. This side. I got him dead to right.
Okay.
Got him dead to right. Got him dead to right.
Bring him right in.
He's out up in the leader, Jim. Scoop that thing.
Okay.
Fish in the mat. Will it bump? It will. Jambalaya. Jambalaya. Guys, we have been grinding. Let's hit spot lock real quick. I'm going to do this again real quick. Guys, we've been grinding in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Jim, we had a real nice fish on earlier in the tournament. We had just, it came in the bag, went out, and we have suffered, son. We have suffered. We have to put this on the bump board for the tournament. We're going to do that here in a second.
Morning, guys. Last day of the tournament. It's Sunday morning, bright and early out here on beautiful Cass Lake.
Yep.
Got the crew here, Jim Stewart, that guy from Tennessee, got his name, I think it's Steve or something like that. We're gonna go give her a shot here. More later.
We're talking about our drive here. If you can see right behind us, Jay, if you wouldn't hear, there's the dock, right? This is our first spot. We've been against big wind.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of teams have been out here trying to fight these big waves and just getting pounded. Finding a boat dock closest to your best spot, launching there and just not having to get out in the big blow. Yeah. We've burnt, what, a quarter tank of gas in 3 days?
If that. You don't have to scramble all over these lakes to try and find fish, you know?
Right. And when you've got bad, and what we've been talking about is that you've got bad wind, 3-footers, 4-footers, some of these guys are getting tossed around, is in that circumstance is you might not be able to cover the whole lake. So getting on the first spot you can find that's holding muskies and just beating it to death.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. I mean, because you can't really fish that effectively in those heavy winds and that big chop. So.
Yep.
My dudes, the Minnesota Musky Battle YouTube channels, Jim the Tube Screamer Stewart, Jay Bird, boom.
It was fun.
That was
just
great
got
time.
done. Tough bite.
Yeah.
Interesting water. It's big water. We actually chose to fish on Pike Bay, Cass Lake, right? Mm-hmm. We actually, and I should say this, we won the stupid thing.
We did, yeah.
With a whopping 2 fish.
Yep.
That was
cold front.
Cold front, and it was nasty. I think a lot of people had that expectation it's going to be a reed bite. But if you read the conditions, you went, the fish that are up in the reeds aren't really eating per se. They might be sunning, but the actively feeding fish were in the last green and dying weeds.
Yeah.
So what we were dealing with was 17 mile an hour, pretty much sustained a lot of times with 25 mile an hour gusts. So it became a matter of finding an area that checked all these boxes. And what helped us we got the only 2 muskies in the tournament. No one else actually hooked a fish or boated a fish. I'm not tooting a horn, but toot a little bit.
Yep.
But a lot of that boiled down to finding an area via map work that met all those needs.
Yep.
And so it's like, what's going to be shielded? And Jim actually found on this bay that the wind's coming, I believe it's out of the south.
Yep.
Right? And so there would be this one area with a tree break that you could fish. We, for 3 days, fished roughly, what, a 400-yard stretch?
Yeah, I mean, gosh, if I burned a gallon of gas motor out of my boat motor,
right, in the trolling motor, the charts, everything looks like spaghetti.
Yep.
All day, every day. And what we had to do, because out on that heavy blow and these big waves and the pounding rocks, you're subject to baits, certain bait sizes. So how can you downsize if you got to get it down there? So we found the one sheltered area. It wasn't a pretty win on some of the fish, you know. We're getting dinks and you're getting one nice mid 40 fish coming in, but 2 bites out of a lot of boats. Downsizing, committing to a spot, and staying out of that big blow is what did it. Especially
managing it, you manage the boat, you manage the area. If you get out in those rough waves, you just can't quite manage your spot. You manage the spots, and you don't got some.
And we were just doing the clock drill, spot locking this spot, 1 cast, 2 cast, 3 cast, 4 cast, 5 cast, and everybody's doing this, and we're covering area and just basically gutting out a bite. You know, gutting out a bite, not leaving the fish. When we started, we didn't even know there were fish there. We went, this is the only logical place. The last stand of green weeds in September, it was out of the blow. It was about ½ a degree warmer, and hopefully that'll help you put some more muskies in your net. All right, guys, big shout out to Rutgers Lodge here in Bemidji, Minnesota. They were kind enough to put everybody up for the muskie battle. This is a beautiful lodge. It's right on Lake Bemidji, so you got access to big fish, wonderful dining, and a great place to stay. Like and subscribe, my dudes. Downsizing in bad conditions gonna put a fish like this in crazy.